That's how you know he's a carry,
again, with
not a support.
Hey, at least he's trying though. I respect it. Celery should be fine. No idle ones here for Cloud. Diracho's actually going to try and run down Cloud. With the concoction charged up, they're going to be able to drop the acid spray as well. They got the damage just by himself on Diracho. Sweet and Strong was doing a good job to push away Celery. So they didn't have that extra little dispels or right click to be able to bring down the Enigma. Another round of the concoction though. Sweet and Strong tries to jump in to stop the concoction, but it's not going to matter. Diracho strikes first, and now they're going to turn. Celery can stand his ground with the power of the dual breath. That's level 2, and that will result in a secondary kill. Diracho's just...
Sure, I mean, they're finding it hard to just walk into the waves a lot of the time, but if there's no wave there, it's a whole lot easier. Topa's
up lane
on this top side. Oh, nice torrent coming through though, but there's the power of the rotations coming through from Chira Jr. You consider like how Marcy does her damage, how Razor does his damage, how Primal does his damage. Like, it puts so much pressure on the Cloud.
They're all coming. Okay, top lane, Diracho and Celery are going to come through the portal, and maybe they'd expect one person to come through, but not a second, as well as Diracho. And now they're going to turn to Respect. Sweet and Strong unable to really do too much, and GAIMIN Gladiators on a roll now. Can start to get pretty scary. All of a sudden, net worth lead up to 3,000. The phase boots, we saw he was able to get out of range of the static link as well with the help of the torrent, so I'm going to think about maybe poking Munkushi down. Respect will move over. Enough of a deterrent to push them away. They've got a rotation out of Chira Jr. with a haste rune as well, so it looks like it's unnecessary to get the kill onto Tofu, but he might even think about Ace, but...
1W have already, like, adapted themselves.
I don't know, because I was looking up top, I did see on camera though that the Primal Beast rotated down bottom, and I think he took the stack away. Hold that thought, Munkushi. He dived in the tower. Power shot just going to be off the mark, and now we'll actually charge on forward with the help of Chira Jr. There's even a black hole as well as Cloud rotated in. That was before the win run though, so they're going to be relying on some body blocks. Respect gets a couple out with only 1 point in the win run. Quinn unable to escape. Sweet and Strong junks over the top into the combination of the pulverize. They're going to have the damage to be able to bring down Quinn. Can they get anything more though? Celery finishing blow onto the Marcy, and looks like that's all they're able to get though, so successfully though.
The important thing, of course, is just protecting the fish. You want to make sure that when this happens, go in, he's going to hit his timings a whole lot sooner. You can't ends up dying to the acid spray. You can't
give them the vision that they need, and looks like they should be okay.
They didn't reveal anything.
Okay, jumps to the low ground. Sweet and Strong. He's got Chira Jr. along with Respect here. So the radio range is going to run straight into the members on 1W, but Quinn, he doesn't care. They don't have enough to deal with the mid laner, and now Sweet and Strong. He's going to be caught out in the tree line as well, so another bit of a messy engagement. I thought it maybe would give them some of that vision they need. So Celery. And they're going to make the jump. It's off the mark from Sweet and Strong. A little bit uncharacteristic, especially from his Marcy, one of his better heroes, but he's going to be able to avoid the jump. And now with the fight over the power rune, we'll go with the Primal Beast way. This is a tanky hero. Maybe he's not so tanky. Okay, never mind. Everything dropped. He's gone. And now Sweet and Strong's going to die to the Assassinate as well, as Quinn's not done. Rookfire was still running for a little bit as Ace is trying to get in range for the X marks, and he will find it. Another drag back, and look at Diracho here for the cleanup and to get involved in the tower. And
he is paying them back tenfold. 4-0-2 right now. Nearly finished.
They step too far forward. Let's see if they're going to be able to bring him down. I mean, Sweet and Strong runs towards the back to try and make it a bit of an issue for the support to protect him, but with the Assassinate, they'll deal with Munkushi. Now is there going to be a lack of damage? Ace tries to step out of range. Meanwhile, Quinn, there is a threat of the black hole. Cloud continuing to cancel it. Not going to be able to get it off, and Quinn steps over. They do have another round of the onslaught up in a couple of seconds. Quinn won't be chased down, though, with Celery positioning Ice Path to protect him. It looks like they're going to go for the easier target instead, as the Chikiro puts himself on a silver platter. And 1W will be happy with that.
Nate, if he didn't end up doing that.
Aggressive posturing from Raiden in the mid lane is going to result in a kill onto Respect. They were smoking down to bottom to get Diracho, but now they're going to turn to mid. We saw this previously in last game where Respector was able to stay alive long enough, and it's going to be the case once again as Cloud is ready with the Blink Black Hole. They've got to be cautious if they can group up, and GAIMIN are doing a pretty good job to split away. Tofu will go down to start, but still with the damage, it's lacking. Finally, Cloud, he sees an opportunity for the Black Hole to clip onto 2, and the control is everything they need. It's going to enable Munkushi to get the damage, but it's just kills onto 2 supports. They don't get some valuable kills. Duracho is fine. He's got Chemical Rage. There's going to be a turnaround. Drag back onto Chira Jr. Duracho, another round of the concoction's going to come out in a couple of seconds. He'll try and lock onto the Primal Beast. A nice toss away from Sweet and Strong, but it's not going to matter. Duracho will find one. A snipe just missed onto Sweet and Strong, so he's going to be able to stay alive, but Concoction, it's up in a couple of seconds. Respect, he will not be someone with the same fate as the rest of his team. As GAIMIN Gladiators, when you have a difficult time at being able to kill Respect, maybe that was enough to set up for the Black Hole, but we just...
All of the damage is centered in around like this one tiny area, and if they all split apart, that damage goes away. You just saw how unkillable the rest of GG were once, you know, that...
This is too messy on Tofu. You probably will get the kill, but it's now closer towards the T2 tower, and yet Chira Jr. drag back with the X, Duracho. An Alchemist who is going to be 6-0-4. Again, at least they will have a bit of a read that someone's on the high ground. Chira Jr. does try and snipe the wave, and they already hear in response. Ace taping down to the outpost. The Dino is being a little bit of a nuisance, but finally he'll be cut down. See what else they want to try and do on the map now. The waves are in an okay position.
Honestly, Chandra's going to do a little bit of lane cutting himself. We saw how long it takes for him to be able to...
Uh-oh, they're ready. He'll be fine, but maybe not afterwards. Duracho finds the stun up to 2. And again, Munkushi is going to be the initial target. They've got the slow thanks to the corrosive weaponry. That helps Celery get into place to land.
Just taking enemy wisdom runes as well. Level 18, 21 minutes in.
Lands a beast. Everyone else is keeping up with him as well. Quinn, run to Chira Jr. We'll have to activate the BKB to try and mitigate some of the damage out of the blade mail. Chira Jr. not going to be able to escape. You see Quinn making sure he holds onto the shackle to stop the charge away. We'll use it now with the rest of the team coming nearby. And over to the right side, Munkushi. Again, it's Duracho and Celery in combination together. They're going to be able to run into the Razor. It's a godlike streak for Duracho. Is he going to stop?
Why? Who's going to stop him? The damage is all gone. They're dead for another 25 seconds.
Man. Oh, man.
In any sort of team fights on 1W, whereas not really the case on GAIMIN Gladiators, right? Jakiro backline, Sniper backline. Conker can get in amongst it, but he can do a ton from the backline as well. Same sort of thing with Quinn. It's really only Duracho who is just a bigger farm that is putting himself in any sort of danger.
And again, down bottom, Duracho is going to jump. Cloud's going to be there instantly to respond with the Black Hole, but if they got the damage though, with the Chemical Rage used, BKB is going to be activated afterwards, and Duracho's fine. He can shrug it off. Quinn maybe not so much, but Kushi finally is able to showcase what the Razor can output. But now with the response of the rest of the team, they're going to be there to make amends of Quinn's death. And like you said, with Duracho still alive, they're going to be able to catch up to Respect as he was trying to escape inside the lane.
Just snipe him, Tofu. You know you want to. It was a bit of an aberration, a bit of an exception coming through. But, you know, this, from start to finish, from the draft to the playstyle, this is what I was hoping to see.
They're going to try. Chemical Rage about to expire with the BKB on cooldown as well. Munkushi starting to steal a lot of damage and need a way to stop Duracho from escaping. The boat's going to come crashing down, and now with the run buff, Duracho, he's fine. They do not have the damage, and now soon they're not going to have the numbers as well. Munkushi caught outside the base. Duracho jumping back in. There's nothing he needs to fear. He felt pretty low. Maybe they were just baiting the charge out from Chira Jr. He holds the BKB to the last second. He's going to be fine. The run buff keeps him alive. Looks like they're going to completely sack this bottom side of the map. And they're actually starting to... Did they see him? They saw him. Chira Jr. Oh, okay. So charges over the map and might be forced to use the BKB, but he's able to duck into the trees. Very close to the dino going down.
Against this damage coming out, this ranged, non-committal damage from GAIMIN Gladiators, so that Munkushi could get into his BKB, which he is still 500 gold away from.
Dratcher just knows, dude. He just knows wherever you are.
Into that tier 3 tower. No glyph available for 1W. They have to make a move right now, and they still don't have the BKB for Razor. He's going to need to sell his wand or something just so they can fight into this.
They're going to go soon.
They do.
Buildings are falling. They'll try and jump the front along with the backline, trading some chaos to set up for a big black hole. Cloud is trying to find the opening, but Quinn, he's able to finally run into the Enigma, so with the attack cancelling the blink, Cloud just has to use the black hole, but it's just not good enough. He needed a multi-man ultimate to somehow bring them back into this game. Munkushi is only stolen 50 damage as well, so it's not enough for them to turn the tide. Dracho can soon jump back into the middle. It might not even be required. They are just crumbling. The net worth lead, it's too much for them. G's are going to be dropped, and GAIMIN Gladiators will start their run to the road to the International with a 2-0 victory over 1W.
Well-deserved 1W, not able to get the 1W at the end of the day, and yeah, what a performance, what a clinic put on by these boys. And a couple of home country heroes, you got to consider CY as well in all of that, but you know, certainly it was one of the performances that we've seen so far from the past few months. I don't think we've seen too much more of a dominant performance than that from any team.
Yeah, no, really, without a doubt, that was a great showing for them. And how